Hey, happy Friday. I hope you are all well and having a lovely day so far. Today's affirmation is one that I really hope helps anybody who feels like they're just having to put too much effort into controlling or holding down their emotions. Even for my own personal healing journey right now, this affirmation has been one that I have been living, and as uncomfortable as it is sometimes, it has been so freeing. So repeat after me. I do not have to minimize my emotions. I do not have to minimize my emotions. Again, I do not have to minimize my emotions. Yes, your emotions might be all over the place. Yes, you might be feeling some emotions that you're not familiar with, you've never felt before, or you haven't felt in ages because you've been able to control everything by being so busy. But having time to yourself, having time in the house when you don't really, the restrictions weren't your choice, you're with yourself a lot more. You're facing things differently. You're realizing things about yourself. You're hearing your thoughts a bit clearer. And it's not always going to be pleasant. But don't minimize your emotions when they're coming up. For these emotions to leave, you have to feel and face them. Not all of them, but you know where a lot of them are coming from. You know when the last time you felt them were, and you know why you decided to put a lid on it and never to engage with them again, because they came from a place of pain. Now, the reason that they're coming back up could be because they want to leave, because they need to leave, and because you might not even realize you're actually healing. You've put the work in. A lot of you have made deliberate steps every day, whether it's just doing an affirmation a day, whether it's just having a strong volition, a strong desire to heal, to change, and to be set free. That alone opens up doors for amazing things. And whilst some of these changes and some of these emotions aren't necessarily positive in the moment, the fact that they're coming up and that you can actually make a decision to feel through them and let them leave is huge. So don't minimize your emotions. Don't put a lid on them. Don't hide them away. Yeah, you've got to control how they manifest, and you might have to have a little bit of self-control around that if you live with other people, have children you're responsible for. But do make sure that you're putting that time aside, whether it's in the morning or at night, to ask yourself, what was that I was feeling? Why was I feeling that? Why did that come up? What is it showing me about myself? These questions lead to freedom. It can sound like gobbledygook if you haven't experienced it, but try making a decision not to minimize your emotions, maybe even to decide to deal with them later. I'm not saying that it can always work, and I'm not saying your emotions are always true. Sometimes they can come from thoughts that aren't real. But do check in with yourself. Do have that time during your journaling time or prayer time or meditation time or just reflection time where you ask yourself what you're feeling and why. You'll get answers and you will be set free from stuff. Maybe not immediately, but this is a process and these are the steps. These are some of the steps. So don't minimize your emotions. Do find a way to healthily communicate any that you need to. And also so you can respect the people that you're around and let them know where you're at if you feel led to. But don't minimize them. I do get to a point when I'm repeating myself, but I have to get the message across. And this one's important. And I've been practicing it, and it's been not the easiest, but I can just feel what it's leading to, and it's all good stuff. Personal, long-standing, good stuff. So I'm praying for you. I'm praying for strength as you learn to practice facing your emotions, and I'm praying for courage and boldness as you make the decision not to bury them and not to just switch them off and act like they're not there. Check in with yourself and use your journals. I've sent you guys journals. You've got journal prompts that can help you really check in with yourself and see how you are. So do those, okay? Speak soon, guys.